Hey guys, and welcome back. Since the Roblox UGC is now public, I'm going to show you how to make and upload items to Roblox. Now, the very first thing you're going to want to do is go into Roblox Studio, go to Avatar, Rig Builder, and then I usually use Block Rig, but you can use anyone that you want. Then we're going to go to its properties and set its position to 0, 0, 0. There we go. And now that we've set its position, we're going to right click and export selection. It's going to pop up with a folder, then you just pick where you want to save it on your computer. Now we're ready to go into Blender. Now that we're in Blender, we can delete all of this stuff. Go up to File, Import, Wavefront OBJ, find the dummy OBJ on our computer, and click Import. Now we have it in Blender. If it doesn't appear right here, it's because you didn't set its position right. So wherever you export it from Roblox is where it's going to be in Blender, and it could be far away. Anyways, now that we have this, if you plan on making multiple UGC items, you could save your file so you can skip all of those steps for the future ones. But if you only plan on making one, it's not that important. Up next, we're going to hold down Z and go into our material preview. This way we can see where the dummy's face is and assure that we are making our accessory on the right side. Now, I'm going to make something extremely simple for this video because it's not necessarily a mesh tutorial. It's more so how to get your item onto Roblox. So the first thing I'm going to do is set this down to 12, and then I am going to shade smooth, auto smooth, and crank that up. Now we can move our cylinder up. And I'm going to make a very simple hat. I would definitely not recommend making a top hat for UGC because there's probably 45 million of them already, and Roblox might just not accept them soon, which it wouldn't make me too mad. But all we're going to do, inset this, extrude it up, and boom, we have a top hat. I am going to add some other details to this to make it a little bit cooler of a top hat. Heck, maybe I'll shrink this in a little more. We can inset again, extrude it down, scale that in, and then we could take some of these faces, move them around a little bit to make sort of a volcano top hat. Yeah, something like that's kind of cool. And then we can extrude some faces. We will go something like this, I guess. Let's bring this top one down a little bit more. And heck, we might as well bring these sides down as well. Alt-E, extrude along face normals. Perfect. Now guys, keep in mind, making UGC items is literally art. So don't do the most simple stuff you possibly can. Try to think of some fun ideas that'll help you stick out on the catalog, because if your ideas are not fun and they match everybody else's, well, there's not really any reason to buy your UGCs. Alright, so now we have sort of a volcano top hat, and it looks pretty alright. We need to texture it so it has color on the catalog now. Open up your UV editing tab, click open, and then you'll need some sort of a color palette. One of these is available in my Discord server if you don't have one, so you can hop on in there. Then we're going to click on our mesh, click on the red dot, new, yellow dot, image texture, drop down arrow, and select your image. Then once again, Z and material preview. So the most simple way to explain this is you project from view, and now whatever we see on this side is the same thing that's going on this side. So to texture it, let's go ahead and grab all of these faces. In fact, I'm gonna grab everything, AS0, and then I'm gonna move this to like a dark color, something like that. We also need to shade smooth, auto smooth this again, and maybe turn it down some, because we're getting some weird shading issues. That's a little bit better. I'm a little off topic here, but I'm gonna take some of these edges and mark them sharp. That way we just have a lot cleaner of cuts. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. Now what we could do is take all of the faces we want colored a certain way and color them. So I'm gonna select all of these and deselect these because I don't want those to be the same color. And I'm gonna make these like a brown. Sure. Now I'll select these top ones and they can be a green, somewhat like grass. Not too bad. And then we're going to select our lava flow right here. Make sure we have all of those selected nice. And we're going to make those a bright orange. And as you can see, we now have a lava top hat. Now, I would like to quickly mention, I'll have this link down below in the description. There are requirements for UGCs. You could go super in-depth about all these. I'm not going to waste your time too much. But you can't exceed 4,000 triangles. And the texture size, I believe, has a maximum of 512 by 512. for the normal items. So those are the main things you want to consider. Now it's worth checking out if any of your faces are flipped. So go up here, click on face orientation. If anything shows up red, you need to click on it, then click Alt N and it will flip it back. But all of ours are blue, so it's good to go. We'll click our item, File, Export, Wavefront OBJ, make sure to do Selected Only, and find a place you want to save it. Now we're going to go back into Roblox Studio, and there's two plugins that you're going to want. You only need one, but two does help. I'll have both of these linked down below. One is the Asset Creator, and the other one is UGC Thumbnail Tools. Go up here to View, Asset Manager, click the bulk upload icon, then find your file on your computer, click Apply All. It will import right here. You can close that, right-click here, and insert with location. If you've done everything right so far, you have your hats on your dummy, and it looks all right. Now, mine has a few mesh issues right here that just don't look good. So I'm not fully going to upload this, but I will show you guys how to. The next thing you're going to want to do is go to your texture ID, click image, and choose the file from your computer. Now, it might take a little bit of time for your accessories colors to show up because Roblox will have to approve whatever image you uploaded. However, now that Roblox has approved it, here is our hat. And it looks a lot better and a lot harder to see those imperfections. However, I would still recommend fixing them, especially if you want a lot of sales. Now that we have our hat colored, we are going to go ahead and open up our Asset Creator plugin. First off, we need to select we want to make an accessory, click Next, and then you just follow these steps. Click the part you want to become the accessory, boom. The character it's aligned to, it is indeed a hat. I'm gonna click Classic, Next, and boom! Now our accessory pops up way up here. We can now click on the UGC thumbnail tool, and it'll bring this preview up. Just find a nice angle of your hat. Mine would be right here, click Accept, and now we have our thumbnail. All that's left to do is right-click the item, save to Roblox. It is an avatar item, and it's a hat. Our validation is successful because we meet the requirements. You do have to be ID verified and have Roblox Premium 2200 or 1000? I think it's 1000 or above. Now we just have to name our accessory and give it a description. All right, I called it the Volcano Top Hat, and to match any fire fit, you know, I thought that was a little bit impressive of a description. And then you will submit for 750. Now I need to go fix this mesh because it's definitely not good enough to upload. For me, anyways, somebody else may like it, but I'll make it a lot better and then upload it. Alright guys, so I went ahead and remade the hat. It's a lot better now. This was before, and this is after. So we added a bunch of fun stuff to this. The smoke, just more design overall, rocks, grass, better looking hat. And then we added a noob going down a waterfall, and the noob is wearing the same hat that you're wearing. It's fun. It looks a lot better now. So I have submitted this. You just click the submit for 750 Robux, and then Roblox will give you a link. That link will take you to a page like this where you will name your asset, give it a description, or at least change them if you would like to. Then you will set up this, whether you want it to be a limited or not a limited. Do you want it to be free or cost money? If you make it a limited for free, you have to pay more to upload it. So yeah, 60 Robux is the lowest you could do for a hat, it seems. And then you have to pay 1,500 Robux on top of the 750 you already paid to get the item uploaded to the catalog. Now, I also want to show you guys this just so there's full transparency. If you upload an item for 60 Robux, you will only get 18 of those Robux. Also, shout out to all these peeps who have already bought the hat. Absolutely nuts. But it is important to note that you are getting, I believe, 30% of the Robux from your sale. So 60 Robux, you get 13 of them, and it costs 2,250 Robux to upload one item. So if I did my math right, which maybe I did, maybe I didn't, you would have to sell 140 of them, or like 141-ish, to even make your money back. So is it worth it? Well, maybe not. Is it cool? Yes, definitely. But guys, that is going to wrap it up for today. If you do want to buy the disaster hat, I'll have it linked down below in the description. I think it turned out pretty fun. And if you guys make your own UGCs, definitely tag me on Twitter or send them in the media on Discord, because I'm definitely looking forward to seeing them. But that is going to wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.